Hello, welcome back to Alex React. Um, I'll be reacting sooner than I intended. I came across a video by Knoxhill saying that the song he did with Ren, Fentanyl, is being pushed down by the algorithm, I guess. So instead of pushing this back on my agenda, I'm going to be reacting to the song today.
Conscious rap was vibing, but they said it wasn't selling. So instead of tribe, the question was for highs. I guess I get it. But we sold our de la souls and reassigned the proper metrics. Violent rap survived and Darwinized the prophet zealots. Survival of the fittest. Trade your bars for gems and you'll be shining. That's the realest. In this climate of addiction style, Big Pharma is the realest. Now as long as pills are filling, you ain't really gotta feel the sound. The world is...
Okay, quick. Rap used to be something different. Now it's all about the money. And I forgot to mention, I checked fentanyl is supposed to be a painkiller, but it sounds like this is not all it is.
It's full of juice, and while you floating, you've been finna drown. How many rappers out here missing out? But they sell you with this vision and this fear of missing out. The industry will fuck us, so we follow what is trending. Brag about these hollow tips, but it's all hollow tip dependent.
Yeah.
I lace my verse with fentanyl and lean into attention. Toe tags for the...
So lace my verse with fentanyl. It's like even these verses are painful. Long story short, it seems like he's mentioning multiple industries. So the music industry, pharma, just kind of a lot of for-profit rather than for value industries kind of being called out.
Mentions body bags for what they spending while they bragging. We descended from the ground, we all descendants now. Sinners don't sleep in this broken town, trading their souls for some golden brown. Feel the release, come back down. But when I'm coming up, killers on the city streets bagging it up. Crooks and addicts with habits get rushed. We living in vain just to end it all, and I spend it all on the fentanyl.
Yeah.
My cousin was a pitcher on that curve. He got that scholarship on campus. He's the man. Throwing heat as he was hot as shit, but then he hurt his arm. Senior years, time to prove it. Started taking painkillers so he could play and keep it moving. Scouts watching, couldn't lose him, so he took more and he kept using. For he knew it, he's abusing. Fastballs and two seams, too clean, but now he's losing weight. Drug test, he failed, so they kicked him off the team. He tried to kick the habit, but he's mad that he had lost his dreams. He's sad, but he got off the lane. But all it takes is one reminder. In his mind, he couldn't help it. He was trying to finally settle. Midnight, he went outside. He was fighting with his devils. One hit, he told himself, it'll help me through this hell. I know I'm sick and I need help, but one hit, man, what the hell? So he lit it, then he took it to the face. But as the story goes, you know that fentanyl is lace.
Okay, so first they go, they're lacing their verses with fentanyl, and now, yeah, this explains a little bit more about the drug. It starts off as a painkiller. Knoxhill is, I think, singing about his actual cousin. So if the verses are true, my condolences. Yeah, it seems like this is now being used in different ways, starting off one way, but then being laced with other substances. It can easily lead to, well, the worst possible outcome.
Sinners don't sleep in this broken town, trading their souls for some golden brown. Feel the release, come back down. But when I'm coming up, killers on the city streets bagging it up. Crooks and addicts with habits get rushed. We living in vain just to end it all, and I spend it all on the fentanyl.
Typical life.
Took my heart, you took my fucking life. Took my pride, you took my mind. Took who I am and turned to vice. Took my fam, I burned the price. And now I stand on murder time. And all my plans have turned to ice. I burn in fire, build this pyre higher. I'm wired in this dopamine, get higher. Still a broken fiend, supplier of the hopeless dreams. When it's all smoke, the only rope's the one that chokes. Will they remember me? Take all my memories and light them on this fire. Fire for the crooked delay.
Okay, so basically this is from the perspective of an addict, like what's happening to their life and how it's being destroyed by this substance, obviously mixed with other substances. Uh, the story is, well, there's a moral to the story, but it's also showing how hard it is to get rid of a habit that kind of creeped in on him.
He who packaged hate, fire for that gritty villain, he who had it laced, fire for my future, that look on my father's face. My mother's still in tears, my cousin, he's too far away. When they told me to get help, and yes, I tried again, but in the end, we're all just veins, and in the end, it came to veins, and in the end, I died in vain, and in the end, I tried to fuck it.
And also this fire that his life goes up in fire, but it's also turning the song is turning the verses around. Fire on those who are profiting on this, and I tried to look for help and I tried to ask for help, but it's not that easy. And then there's still this set that is making money on it, making money on his misery, and he's like, my life went up in flames, so fire onto those who are using it for profit.
God.
500,000? And almost 75,000 in 1 year? Okay, I guess I'm really lucky I hadn't heard of this. I hadn't heard of this drug before. Like, this is not something that I'm familiar with at all. Uh, wow. It's much worse than I thought. I thought it was more of a personal story, but it seems like this isn't just a personal story. This is a nationwide story. Don't know if it goes beyond USA, but it really sounds it's pretty bad over there. Um, a couple of things I've noticed. Obviously, the lyrics are the focus of the song, but there's more to it. The melody that's behind it is not your typical rap rhythm and you know a little bit of a sample or something. This is more like there's a piano at the beginning. There's kind of opera midway, and then there's this creepy horror movie kind of sound towards the end when we're living or watching this from the point of view of an addict. Um, and also when the fire is burning, being turned on to those who have kind of helped it grow. Let's call it that. Um, all in all, there's a really strong message, and this is definitely not a song that should be suppressed. Quite the opposite. A lot of young athletes might not lose their lives. Uh, a lot of young people, a lot of people in general might not lose their lives if they knew about this, if they knew how this would affect them, if they heard about it, read about it, educated themselves about it, and then learned how to avoid it. So, very strong message in this song, obviously for Knox Hill, or rather, I am assuming for Knox Hill, a very personal message as well. Um, well worth the listen, if for nothing else than for its message. But there is more quality to this song in terms of how it's arranged and the type of music that's used in combination with rap, which is something that Ren's been doing for a while that I'm also impressed by. I'll put it that way. It's not just your run-of-the-mill rap song. It's a little bit more serious than that. Thank you for watching. I hope many are watching, and I hope you will share this, if not for my sake, for Knox's, for Ren's, and for everyone who needs to hear this message. Other than that, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and thanks again.